Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? You know what it is? About to do this live Q&A. I'm gonna do some teaching. I got some stuff I want to talk about, some stuff I want to teach you guys, and I want to answer your questions. Uh, you know what it is. But we're gonna do this every Wednesday at 5. I know I'm late right now, but we're gonna do this every Wednesday at 5. Just not today because I'm fucking late, whatever. Sorry. I make mistakes too, bro. But before we get into it, I want to talk to y'all about something real quick. Tell y'all a quick story. When it's just turned 2017. We all got these resolutions. People have goals for the new year, man. They want to do stuff. They want to accomplish things. I want to tell you about a New Year's resolution I made a few years ago. So New Year's Eve, it was like December 20 something, right? And Brian was my boy, white boy Brian, y'all know him. He said, yo, I got this plan, but I need your help. And I was like, sure thing, pal. I'll help you. He said, yo, man, I don't know if I can do this. I need your help. I can't do it. I'm like, hey, man, I got you. Don't even worry about it. What's the thing? All right, so I made this mistake, or I might have bit off too much I could chew. Would you just tell me? And he said, 2012. It was the end of 2012. He said, I bought all of these 2013 sunglasses, like novelty sunglasses that people wear on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I bought $5,000 worth of them on my credit card. Right, so he didn't have the money. Okay, and he said, wait, somebody said they can't hear me. Can you just make sure you guys can hear me before I get into this, man? Because this is a retarded story. You know what I'm saying? And y'all need to hear this because it's going to help you. Just let me know if you can hear me before I get into this shit. Someone says, can't hear me. Hold on. Let me see. My mic's on. Y'all hear me? They said they can hear. All right, cool. So he bought $5,000 worth of 2013 sunglasses, and I was like, oh fuck. However, I'm a pretty good. I consider myself a pretty good salesman, especially one-on-one sales, person to person. I've worked for I've done a lot of sales, and so I'm like, all right, no problem, I got you. Between the two of us, we should be able to knock this out. And we were thinking, hey man, we can make like 20 grand. All right, if we sell them all, that's we did the math. So New Year's Eve, the day, it's still daytime. We go out there, we got backpacks full of, and we running up on tourists, running up on people, and then we're over here selling them. And yo, we start making money because man, one thing I can do, I can sell. One of my first jobs in New York, I was one of those dudes in Times Square walking up to random women selling them salon packages where they go with their hair done for $60. Right, I had to convince some tourists to give a fucking black dude $60 so she can go get her hair done. She did it, and they was always happy with their hair experiences. I digress. So we were out there selling them joints, man, and then whoop whoop, cops run up on us. And I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then Brian starts getting an attitude with the cops. All the brothers out there know that's the wrong thing to do. I'm like, I turned into Carlton from the Fresh Prince. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. What seemed to be the problem? Brian's getting at him like, Brian, stop that. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm scared to fucking death. He's got attitude, whatever. And then I guess, here's the thing. You need a permit to sell shit in a vendor's permit. I never had nothing like that. I sold shit in Times Square, but I guess it was cracking down. And fucking, they arrested us, man. They took us to jail. They handcuffed us, put us in jail. So we were in jail. And first we had, this is New Year's Eve, right? We're in fucking jail. And we're in there all day. And then it keeps getting worse. And I'm in the cell next to this dude. I'm thinking at least we'll get out to watch the ball drop or whatever. No big deal. And then it starts going. It keeps going. It keeps going. And we stay in fucking jail. And like it's getting late. Like what the fuck is happening? And we're still in jail. Still in jail. Like what the fuck, man? We haven't seen the judge. We haven't been making no phone calls. Nothing to eat. None of that shit. And the dude next to me, man, he starts smoking a joint in the cell next to me, and he tries to pass me. I'm like, I don't know how the fuck you got that. I don't know how the fuck you got that shit in there. Anyway, and then people coming in, coming get arrested, leaving. We're in there this whole motherfucking time. Next to me, man, in the cell next to me, starts yelling about how he's got AIDS and he needs his AIDS medication, and he starts screaming. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. Then they let us all out. They take us to central bookings, but they chained me up to the dude who was screaming about having AIDS. I'm like, all right, whatever, man, fuck. And then they take us to central bookings. Those of y'all ever been arrested? Central bookings is not like the coolest place to go. And basically, just, long story short, man, we spend the fucking night in jail, and then the judge lets us out. Then we finally see the judge. This motherfucker just throws the case out. He says, "Oh yeah, this is some bullshit. Whatever. Who gives a fuck?" And then and he lets us out. So I made a New Year's resolution, and I was like, I'm not listening to Brian and his stupid ideas anymore. That was the resolution, and I was like, I'm not going to fucking jail again. That's the last time I was going to jail for any reason. I changed my fucking life, turned everything around. You guys have resolutions. You want to fucking turn your life around. You want to make shit happen. You want to keep going to the next level. And a lot of you have physical goals, right? You want to get big. I know how many of you guys want to get big. How many of you guys want to get bigger this year? Pause. Put on some muscle, right? Well, you got to stop doing the things that are preventing you from getting muscle and start doing the things that will help you get the muscle. Just like I wanted to stop going to jail. So I stopped doing illegal shit and said I'm only going to do fucking legal shit. So here, you want to get swole? I got something for you. It's going to help you this year. Bam! Bicep Bible. This is the cover of the new book. It's not my dirty ass iPad, but it's the cover. It's gonna be a physical book. It's coming out on the 27th. No, I'm sorry, on the 7th of February. But we're only printing. It's only gonna be a physical book. We're only printing up a few copies, a certain number of copies. And if you want to make sure you get one of those copies and sign up for the VIP, go to Bicep Bible, bicepbible.com. The link is in the description. It's going everything you need to know. Get fucking big ass arm. My shit's all 19. Take it to the next level. And not just biceps, but your whole body, right? But we're gonna focus on arms because I feel like arms, if you got big fucking arms, you just look fucking big. Even if you're not that big. Like my shoulders aren't really that big, right? Like when I measure them, but I just look more impressive because of the fucking arms. So like we want to focus on the arms. I think it's just gonna help a lot. Bicep Bible. All right. So make sure you register at bicepbible.com. I want to get into some Q&A. I have as we go through this, those of y'all watching, I'm gonna just be giving out random tips. I have a bunch of shit I think will help you guys accomplish your goals. Also, if you want to ask me questions, Snapchat me. Hit me on Snapchat right now. Say I'm ready, right? Hit me on Snapchat, Killer Carter 187. Live. You can answer your question live like a fucking radio show. But anyway, man. Paulola says I'm hot. Thank you, Paulola. Somebody says regular Bible. Man, that ain't gonna help shit. Someone says, fuck, bro, you're getting huge. That is exactly what she said. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. Have you ever smoked crack? Nah, I'm afraid not. That's never been on my to-do list. That's actually on my to-don't list. So how do you control anger? I started meditating a few years back, and that's really helped me just control it. I have a volatile background, and I come from a place. I come from Southside Chicago, a place where violence is the norm, right? So like I had to get out. When I moved, when I was changing environments, that kind of behavior wasn't acceptable or appropriate. All right, so meditation helped me. Killer Carter, any tips on fish oil? How much for your body weight? I think fish oil is good. It helps you with your it helps prevent injury, helps heal injury, anti-inflammatory. It's very good for you. I honestly don't know how much the fuck it's supposed to. I just take a few capsules. How much you bench press? I don't know what my fucking max is, man. I'm gonna be honest with you because I'm not a power lifter. I'm not benching to see how much I can bench. I'm benching to make gains, make chest gains, exclusively, right? So I don't know. What's your snap? Killer Carter 187. Snap me right now. Tell me that you want to answer a question on a live, and we're gonna get into it. Oh man, let's get some questions, man. And I'll answer any of your questions. We talk about fitness shit, we talk about life shit. You want some money? Hey, I got a fucking stock tip for you. I got a stock tip for you, a hot stock tip. I got a hot stock tip. Type stock tip in the comments if you want this hot stock tip. I got a fucking hot stock tip, man. I got some inside. I got some inside. You know what I'm saying? I got an inside little thing. I got. See where we at. Stock tip. I see some people want it. See some people want the stock tip. Just the tip. Just the tip. I'm gonna give you just the tip. And if you like it, you know, I'll give you more. You know, just the tip. Someone asked, "Do I even lift?" You know, fucking sometimes. Yeah, sometimes, bro. How many reps and sets? All right, bet. It depends on what your goal is. All right. For strength, you want to focus on reps 5 and below, and maybe even more sets, like maybe even fucking 5 sets, maybe 6 sets, right? 5 sets of 3. I've seen people do it and they've had success with that. Because you want the muscle fibers, right? Is different. It's different kind of work, and you want to. But most importantly, for strength, you want to rest between 3 and 5 minutes between sets. Right, ready? Take a long rest between sets. Now, if you size, well then you got to. It's more about going to be about the time under tension. Excuse me. All right, so the textbooks are all going to say, you know, 12 to 8. Rep ranges between 12 and 8. I've had real success with it. Like that's just me though. Like I might be an outlier. You got to test it for you. But what's really important is that you have your rest times, that you time yourself, your rest between sets. So 60 to 90 seconds between rests. I'm sorry, between sets, 4 sets. And I think you should see some growth. A lot of you guys are leaving tons of fucking gains on the table because you're not timing your rest between sets. You're just doing that shit regularly. I almost see nobody doing that shit. And you guys are like leaving a lot of gains on the table, not timing rest between sets. Did they want the stock tip? Did they want the motherfucking stock tip? All right, here's the thing. I want you to stock tip. I want you to buy ExxonMobil. I want you to buy ExxonMobil because the CEO of ExxonMobil, the ex-CEO, is about to be Secretary of State. Trump is making him Secretary of State. Now, why is that important? Well, one, because ExxonMobil can make shit, you know, whatever. They're gonna have some power, but specifically, so ExxonMobil has drilling rights all over the world, right? But if you all the places where they can drill in the world, all the square miles that they can drill in the world, you add that all up, it wouldn't even be half of the amount of drilling rights they have in guess what country? Russia. But they can't. They have the rights to drill all up in Russia, but they can't do it right now. They're not doing it right now. Well, why the fuck not? Well, because we have sanctions against Russia. The United States has sanctions against Russia because they did what? They invaded the Ukraine and Crimea and just took over like kicked in the door, fucking took over. So the United States imposed sanctions against them, right? Well, what do you fuck you think is gonna happen? One fucking Putin's motherfucking butt buddy it becomes president. Well, the first thing he did is make ExxonMobil the fucking CEO, Rex Tiller, and then now they're gonna be. I bet my fucking house that Trump is gonna let them drill all up in Russia, and they're gonna get fucking bank off that shit. Invest in ExxonMobil. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I just think you should come up. You heard it from me first. Hey, if you don't believe me, watch this video a year from now. Snapchat of ExxonMobil stocks, where it is right now, and then see where it is later. Lean, not even lean. Really? I mean, I don't know, man. What it look like striations to me, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. That looks like separation between my fucking upper pectoral. I don't know, bro. Looks fucking lean to me, but you know, whatever. Fuck you. How to lift at home? Buy fucking weights, bro. That's what I did. I got weights here to go up to. These dumbbells go up to 200 pounds each. I mean, sorry, 100 pounds each, and I can take them off, and I have a weight bench behind me. You know, that's how you do it. Buy some fucking weights. Like, take it if you're serious about, if you really want to do it, then like, you know, take it seriously. Don't pussyfoot. Right now. Someone says you cutting now. I'm bulking right now. When you hopping on gear, we'll see, man. Like, honestly, like, I'm not something I say I'll never do in the past. I'd be lying if I said I never thought about it, but I keep making gains, right? Like, so when I think I'm gonna see where my natural limit is. You know, when I hit that point, then I'll fucking come back to you and let you know if I decided to take it there or not. You know? But I'll fucking let you know. People say, "Oh man, you'll never say it because you're supplements." So you're not. Fuck. First of all, I own my company. Can't nobody fire me. And you don't think motherfuckers on roids take pre-workout too? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here. What's the best type of cardio for fat loss? All right, there's two types of cardio for fat loss you should do, and there's one type you should avoid like the fucking plague. All right, so the two types you should do is you either do really slow cardio, like fucking walking. Like, a lot of bodybuilders just fucking walk. Right? They just fucking walk for hours, right? And the other kind is high intensity interval training, like HIIT training. You know, I post a lot of HIIT videos and stuff. Because those things, I mean, those are the kind of cardio that's going to help you burn fat, but it'll preserve your muscle mass, right? Especially HIIT cardio actually recruits the type 2 fibers, the type 2B fast twitch muscle fibers that you need, that actually will build muscle, right? So you need you recruit. That's why sprinters have big legs. That's why fucking when you watch the Olympics, watch the girls in the Olympics, they have fat asses. And but you do not want to do medium pace shit or aerobics. That should have fucked your whole shit up, bro. That should have fucked your whole shit up. No aerobics, because that's gonna it'll make you smaller, but your body will respond to that sort of stimuli and say, and it'll just get smaller in general. Not just it won't just make your fat cells smaller, it'll also make your muscles smaller. Somebody says you're gay, like, okay, sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, motherfucker. Like, if I was gay, would that bother you? You motherfuckers, homophobic motherfuckers are the funniest ones to me. You scared of gay people, huh? I ain't scared of shit, least of all the fucking dicks. Anyway, how to increase your cock size. I think you're kind of born with that, man. Best ways to get over a plateau. So the best way to get over a plateau is to actually modify your training. A lot of times when you're doing the same exercise or the same structure, same protocol for a long time, what's going to happen is your body's going to get used to it, and it's going to acclimate, and it's going to stop responding, right? So you want to keep shock and you change up your routines. And there's different ways to change up your routines, just tons of ways. You can actually change the exercises. You can change your rest periods between sets. Sometimes I'll only rest 30 seconds between sets when I want to like switch things up, and that you'll fucking feel that the next day. Or maybe you change the rep schemes, or maybe you change the weight, or maybe you say fuck it, I'll just do all body weight for a month, or maybe I'll go from all dumbbells to all barbells for a month. You can there's a lot of ways to modify. How do you gauge if the weight is too heavy? If you can't fucking lift it for the reps, if you can't lift the weight with proper form for your target reps, then it's too heavy, right? You can't lift with your ego. You know what I'm saying? When people get injuries, PTSD, a form transmitted disease, meaning they're lifting bicep curls like this, using their whole body, and it was that they have to use their whole body. Why? Because their fucking biceps can't fucking curl, right? So they have to use their back and their legs. So, and that's too much weight for their biceps, right? And fucking it tears. Every I've had has been become, bad form or trying to lift my ego. Someone asks, do I? Hold on, man. Steve S. asks, hit cardio really king for fat loss? No, I mean, diet is king. Diet is always king for everything. Diet is king. You want to take your weight to lose fat. You want to take your weight in pounds, multiply it by 10, and then that's how many calories you need to lose fat. Now, hit cardio will take it to the next level, like for sure. Like you will not see a fucking sprinter who's not seriously ripped, and that's because their job is basically hit cardio. What do you think of Keno Body? That's my dog. We've done videos together. We've done things. Cool guy. Someone says, I lack confidence in school. I can't speak up. All right, so here's the thing about lack of confidence. Lack of confidence or being shy, you're not like that all the time. When you're with your friends, like your close friends, and you feel safe, you're playing video games, whatever, you're loud and shit, you're probably having a ton of fun. People you don't know, you kind of, because you're worried about what they think. You got to get over that. You got to get over that. Like, who gives a fuck what people think? Look at the comments. Some people right now, people are talking shit about me right now. As I speak on my live stream on my YouTube, people are talking shit about me. And I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck what another motherfucker thinks about me. It's actually none of my business, really. I'm not religious, man, but one thing, Jesus said that your approval or your disapproval means nothing to me. And that's like the realest shit ever. That's my favorite quote of all time. Your approval and your disapproval or approval means nothing to me, right? Like, motherfuckers tell me that if I'm awesome, I appreciate it. I'm glad I can help them. But it doesn't make or break me, who I am, right? Like, I am who I am. Like, it doesn't. I don't really fucking trip off of what another motherfucker says about me. It means nothing. It means like literally nothing to me. I do appreciate when I can help someone accomplish the goals, and that's what you got to get. That's what you got to get that, and that comes from liking yourself. If you like yourself more, then you would, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't worry about that so much. So, but it takes talent. I mean, I'm sorry, not talent. It takes practice. Like, I think I don't think anyone's born with that. I think initially, well, you got to understand, we come from a tribal background. Like, human beings are in tribes, and like historically, when you were in the tribe, it's a survival mechanism. We all had to fit in, because if you were ostracized from that tribe, then you would probably die, right? You would die from being killed by other tribes, or fucking animals, or just the weather. Like, human beings, we're not the strongest, toughest animals. We survived and thrived because of our ability to work together, right? Within the tribal system. And that's what you feel like when you're in class. You feel that tribe and you just fit in, but that doesn't serve us in modern society as much. Like, we gravitate to the people who don't give a fuck, for better or worse. You understand what I'm saying? Like, look at Trump. He clearly doesn't give a fuck. And I'm not a fan of him, just be clear. But he doesn't give a fuck about that, right? People like that shit. Someone says, my God, I can't believe I caught this live. Yo, we're gonna do this every Wednesday at 5-ish. So today we started a little late, but you know what it is, man. 200 people watching. That's what's up. Let me see what else, man. Oh, check the Snapchat. Let's see if anybody wants to ask a question live with that. With that. Hey, make sure you register for Buy Said Bibles coming out soon, man. We only printed up a few copies, man, so you don't want to miss that. Oh, somebody says he's ready. All right, let's see what happens. Call him. Yo, what up, man? Yo, you live, man. Turn your computer down. I'm talking to you on the phone. Yo, what's good, man? Yeah, you gotta turn your computer down, man. Yeah. All right. What's good, man? What's your name?
I went in the bathroom. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. What's your name? Terry, man. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Georgia. I just moved to Florida, man.
Oh, nice. All right, cool, man. How can I help you, bro?
I'm following your program, Instant Abdominals.
Nice.
I just download it.
That's free, y'all. Y'all can go to instantabdominals.com to get that. Anyway, go ahead.
I've lost 1.5 inches in 1 week.
Yo, say that again.
I've lost 1.5 inches in 1 week.
Yo, congratulations. Hey, congratulations, bro.
Okay. My question was, man, I feel like I got like 10 or 12 more weeks. And my question was, how do you think of to stay patient on a daily basis when you have like a long journey on fat loss?
All right, well, check it out, man. Like, here's the thing. This is gonna help a lot of people, I think. Nothing comes overnight. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to remember that you said you had a long journey on fat loss. You got to remember that you didn't put that weight on overnight, right? Like, it's probably like accumulation over years, right? So you can't expect it to just happen instantly.
I mean, bro, it's not long. I'm not like fat.
No, you good. Yeah, for sure. For sure. No, for sure. Like, but you said you had a longer journey. I was just quoting you, you know. But yeah, how do you stay patient? You just stay the course, right? Like, the fact that you said 1 inch in a week. Yo, congratulations. I mean, that's amazing, man. You're making like good progress. And I think you just keep it up, man. Well, from what I see, man, it doesn't even look like you got 12 weeks to go, man. You know?
Really?
Yeah, no, I think you'll get there soon.
I think it's that I don't really know how long it takes for your body to change.
Yeah.
So I'd rather put it longer than trying to be so short.
Word. No, that's a good way to do it. That way you'll just be surprised instead of disappointed, right? Like, what you want to do is this is what helps. Is to take your measurements. Like, you took your measurements once already. Take your measurements every week. And I think by seeing the progress as you go, it will keep you more you'll enjoy the journey a little more. It's like, God damn, I'm making progress, I'm getting better. You'll see the improvement. A lot of people, when they don't log the improvement, they don't notice it as much. And they
I write down everything I eat, man, just like you
Nice.
said.
No, because
you can't be no bitch, man.
Exactly. What happens is because it happens gradually, right? Like, even though that happened, you lost 1 inch in a week, it was still like day by day, it was probably negligible. The amount, you probably didn't notice it, right? It's kind of like when a kid is growing. Like, you ever see a kid in your family, he's growing every day, right? But you don't notice it day to day. You only notice it if you don't see him for like a month or a year or something. And he's like, oh shit, you fucking grew, right? It's the same. It's the same with your journey where you're on with building your body. So, but by keeping track, right, you the progress is measurable. Like, you can't fucking argue with the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
yeah. And I think that should help.
Yeah, man. I appreciate everything you do, man. Fuck all your haters, man.
Hey, man, I ain't worried about that. That's what's up, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. All right, man. Take it easy, bro. All right, peace. Yo, man, he downloaded Instant Abdominals, free little fat loss program, ad program, and he lost an inch in a fucking month. I mean, a week. An inch on his waist in a week, man. I love hearing shit like that. If y'all want to get that, go to instantabdominals.com. It's fucking free. You know what it is. So that's what I'm saying. When somebody, like, when I hear shit like that, and then somebody says, "Oh, you're gay," or "You're a fucking bitch," or you're like, I don't give a fuck, right? Even if I was all that shit, guess what? I still help motherfuckers accomplish their goals. Almost better than it. I'll put that against anyone. Like my ability to help people accomplish fitness goals. I'll put that shit up against anyone. My ability against anyone. So motherfuckers can say whatever they want about me, man, but I'm getting results. And you just in your motherfucking mama's house talking shit about the motherfucking you don't know. Anyway, someone says come to UK, man. I love it out there. I was just there. We had our Renegade Summit there, so I plan on coming back this year, man. When is the Body Power Expo? Anybody know? I might just come through, man. I might just come through. Someone asked, "Did I ever do drugs in my life?" I've done. Obviously, I smoked weed. I smoked weed on YouTube a few times. You know, like this YouTube videos of me smoking weed. Oh, acid and mushrooms. Fucking acid. I was on acid when I took the SATs. I took it the night before, and I guess I didn't know how long it lasts, and I was still fucking tripping a little bit on my SATs. I fucking crushed that shit. That's not advice, kids. I don't think I could replicate those results again. But at the same time, let's say if you can research it, some of the like 2 people who won the Nobel Prize, they made discoveries on acid. That's not advice. Those are just facts, baby. What's the point? Oh yeah, those are the drugs I've done. I mean, if you don't count, I mean, fucking nicotine, caffeine is a drug, but I guess you meant like fucking recreational drugs. Yeah, those are the ones. Oh, someone says Body Power is in fucking May. I'm gonna try to go to that shit. Yo, Trillstein, if you watching, Trillstein's you know what I'm saying, we haven't had a title for him, but I guess we call him executive assistant. Yo, Trillstein, if you watching this, man, put that shit in the calendar, man. Let's make that shit happen. Body Power, May. Someone says, thanks for the Pomodoro technique. You're welcome. That's the Pomodoro technique is I had a video on like shit to save time and productivity. It's a productivity technique where you work for 25 minutes and then you set a timer, undistracted work, no phone, no internet, no Facebook, nothing. You work 25 minutes and then you take fucking 5-minute break and then you just keep repeating Pomodoro. It really works pretty well. Someone says, I think Chris Brown will knock out Soulja Boy. Yeah, I think so, but I'm hoping Soulja Boy can knock. I'm hoping somebody can knock him the fuck out, you know. When you come to Cali, I'm actually gonna be to Cali next week. No, top of next month, man. I gotta go out there I'm going out there for a business mastermind. Some people. Look at all the people in jail with no gym. They're huge. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, there's weights in jail. In prison, they fucking lift weights. Like, there's actually weights, bench press, barbells. Like, there's weights. There's a weight room in most prisons. What does that even mean? What are you talking about? Who's winning tonight? OKC or Golden State Warriors? Yo, man, fucking Russell's on fire. But I think, Golden State Warriors got a better overall squad. I think it's a team sport. Someone says, yo, BBC, you look fucking jacked. What's your routine look like? Still full body? How many sets and reps? Supersets. All right. So hey, thank you. Jacked was actually the goal. I do either full body workouts or upper body, lower body splits. You gotta get that frequency, man, that high frequency. it's way better than these fucking bro splits. I can talk all day about why it's better, but one of the main reasons is because protein synthesis, which is actually like muscle growth, lasts for 24 hours after resistance training. I'm sorry, 48 hours after resistance training. So if you do a fucking split where you work out once a week, you work a body part once a week. Well, now you're missing out on 5 days of potential muscle growth. Right now, these fucking bro splits were literally invented for guys who are on roids, like literally, because before roids were invented, there were bodybuilders and they were fucking bigger and more ripped than me, right? And they all did full body workouts or like upper body, lower, high frequency workouts. And the reason people started doing splits was when roids came out. Well, protein synthesis extends the protein synthesis. So yeah, you can fucking crush a muscle group. Oh, we fucking crushed this muscle this one day of the week, and it doesn't matter, right? You know, if we can't work it out anymore this week because protein synthesis is going to last longer because of the fucking drugs. So having that said, yeah, upper body, lower body split, or full body workouts. I'm going to talk about it a lot more in my new book, Bicep Bible. This is the cover. We only printing up a few copies. We only print up a certain number of copies. You want to make sure you get one. Hit the link in the description or go to bicepbible.com. Get on the VIP notification list because you people you'll get first dibs on that joint, and we're gonna have a lot of bonuses to come with it. Cool, man. I mean, I'm actually really excited about this. Someone said the best rapper of all time. Okay, I think there's 3 different categories. There's the best, there's the greatest, the different, and my favorite. And so I think Eminem is actually like the best as far as like skill level and just like putting words together that it rhymes and coherent sentences and lyrics. I think I don't even think anyone's close, really. Eminem. But the greatest as far as like impact and the songs that like really meant something and that resonate with me. Pac, old, right? So like all these gonna be old, right? Pac, like for sure, man. Like he has so many songs that I feel like were impactful. You got to remember that Pac was 25 when he died. Like that's a lot of life he packed into those little years. But my favorite is Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z, somebody I look up to. We come from similar backgrounds, and the fact that he's like made it to the point where he is, like when I was younger in the fucking hood, it was like really encouraging. Like I listened to the Blueprint album like it was a fucking Tony Robbins motivational tape, man. Like it really inspired me, made me want more out of life. Nas, I think Nas is dope, man. But he's in the top 5. Nas fucked my fucking girl back in the day. But I don't take that away from him. He's in the top. Nas is top 5. Someone says Pac is alive. Yeah, all right. I don't think there's many fucking okay, first of all, faking your own death is illegal. All right. And I don't think that any 25, I don't think you can find any 25-year-olds who are smart enough to outsmart the fucking American government for fucking 20 years, unless they were in on it. I told that story about Nas, man. I told that shit mad times, man. I told that story before. Have you ever read Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins? Yeah, I have. Very good, very good, very good. It's a hard read. It's not as easy to read as Awakening the Giant Within. Oh, y'all want to know what book I'm reading now? It's really fucking dope. Y'all want to know what book I'm reading now? Type book in the comments. Type book in the comments. How to get rid of nipple fat. We'll say it might be like gyno, and it might be out of estrogen. All right, you might want to see a doctor about it. Like you might want to get your estrogen levels tested. Oh, Tools for Titan is dope. People say book. All right, check it out. All right, So this motherfucker, this book is about a motherfucker who was probably the most successful person of all time. Guess who it is? Guess in the comments. He's the most successful person of all time. Don't fucking say Jesus or no shit like that, you know. Because you know he was Jesus was definitely impactful, but I'm just talking about like success here on earth, you know. Of all time, you think Bill Gates is the most successful person of all time? Nah, you tripping, bro. Barack Obama, nah, chill. One person got it right. Nah, not Warren Buffett. Nope, not Walt Disney, not Bob Marley, not Steve Jobs. Someone says my dick. Ah! Someone said Christian Goose. I don't know why that was so funny, man. Someone said Ford, Tesla, Brandon Carter, Rockefeller. Here it is. Nah, man. This motherfucker beats all. Someone says Gandhi. Good guess. Someone says me. Someone says Dale Carnegie. Oh, you meant Andrew Carnegie? No, but I fuck with Andrew Carnegie. Nah, man. Genghis Khan, baby. Genghis Khan. Now, listen. Sure, he was a murderer and a rapist, right? But that aside, he was Genghis Khan was the greatest conqueror of all time. Put this shit in perspective. Alexander the Great, they call what he conquered, the amount of territory he conquered was fucking a third, 1/3 of what other area amount of territory that Genghis Khan conquered. The whole fucking Roman Empire, all the Caesars, wasn't even fucking close. It wasn't even fucking close. You can't even put him in the same fucking category as this motherfucker. And to make shit even crazier, he was a fucking he was born a fucking peasant. He's a literate peasant. It would be like if the United States was founded by an illiterate, and he conquered all the land from fucking Canada to South to Brazil, right? and invented everything. You know, he didn't have a fucking father. His daddy was killed and shit, and there's a lot of lessons I learned from that book, man. This shit goes fucking hard. That shit goes hard, man. Like a lot of lessons. One of the major lessons was he was trying to tell his fucking sons when he was gonna take over. He's like, yo, fam, all this motherfucking y'all want to get fancy and shit. Y'all want to fucking get drunk and high, and I mean, I'm assuming they were getting high, fucking opium fields and in the places he conquered. Y'all want to fucking get high and shit. Y'all want to get drunk. Y'all want to fucking wear these nice clothes all the time. Yo, man, all that fancy shit, all the luxuries that get you fucked up. Take your eyes off the prize, man. It'll fuck you up. And that's why you never see me. That's why I ain't never gonna get no fucking car. Definitely not gonna get a fucking Lamborghini. I'm not gonna get none of that shit. I don't even want to drive. I don't even want to drive. I just take public transportation, Ubers. Because as soon as you start getting fancy, you start getting what? You start getting soft, man. You start getting soft. You start getting soft as fuck, man. It's like look at some of the. I think it's some of these rappers, right? Or like artists, as soon as they get like big time and they start getting fancy and they lose touch with the people, man, they fall off. Fuck that bullshit, man. They can't get fancy out here. Yeah, that was one of the lessons, man. And then yeah, and what people don't know about Genghis Khan is when the founding fathers of America, when they founded, when they were putting together the Constitution, like religious freedom, it was like a fucking big deal, right? To have a nation founded on religious freedom. But Genghis Khan was bent on that shit. Like every time he conquered a land, he was like, yo, y'all can worship whatever the fuck y'all want. I don't give a fuck. It's all bullshit anyway. You believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. And a lot of times the peasant people wouldn't even fight. They'd be like, oh shit, he's gonna let us be Muslims or fucking Buddhists or whatever. That's cool. I'm with it, you know. It was dope shit. Someone said you throwing shade at Tai Lopez. Nah, that's my dog. That's actually my fucking dog. I'm just talking about me, man. Like I gotta stay. I'm not on that shit. I'm not on that fucking fancy shit, baby. I don't even take fucking warm showers. Yeah, it feels good in warm. I take cold showers. I do shit. I get up early. I put myself through hardship because I think it makes me tough. Someone says show us more books. I might if more people want to see it. Type you want to see more books. Muscle secrets. All right, yo, let's talk. Yeah, let's talk about some more muscle secrets. I already mentioned. I've been talking about some, but all right. So, what do you guys think is better, dumbbells or barbells? Dumbbells or bar? What do you think is going to be better for building muscle size? I'm gonna tell you the answer, but I want to know what you guys think. Some of these questions are retarded. Some of them are good though. Let's see some dumbbells, barbells, both. All right. Honestly, for building size, it's going to be barbells, right? Because one, you can lift more weights, but also it's what's called a closed chain movement, right? Meaning you can't move all over the place. Like with a dumbbell, you can move in all types of directions and do all types of shit. It's a closed chain movement. And any kind of closed chain movement is going to be superior for building size. It's going to be superior. So like barbells are going to be. Now people say, hey, but Brandon, I see you lifting with dumbbells all the time when I follow you on Snapchat. And I have dumbbells at home, right? That's because it's just convenient at home. I don't want a fucking Olympic bar at the fucking crib. But you see me lifting, I'm lifting with Bella and Deja and Johnny and Brian and whoever else. They're not as fucking strong as me, right? So it would be a pain in the ass having to switch the barbells over. So it's just easier to do dumbbells. Somebody says some crazy shit. It is good to switch it up. Now, the advantage of dumbbells is you can actually, like when you're doing with barbells, you can only go like, to when the bar hits your chest, right? That's as low as you can go. But you get a further range of motion. For example, with this is bench press, and you can like really stretch. So there's advantages, But barbells is going to give you the most amount of size. I just farted. I don't know if you heard that. Someone says, watch my channel. Listen, that shit don't work. All right? That shit don't work. You never see nobody with a fucking successful channel who's typing watch my channel in the comments. This shit don't work. This shit don't work. You need to focus on what works, which means making the only thing you need to do for social media. I got a fucking 1.5 million Facebook followers, The only thing you need to do is post content that people like and do it frequently. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing that really works. Even shout outs don't even work that much. Someone says, what's your goals for 2017? Man, I don't like to discuss my plans with people, but I do want to, I'll tell you one of them. I want to help a lot more people accomplish their goals. I want to get a lot more transformations. I want to take it to the next level. As far as that. Someone says, thoughts on creatine. Creatine is one of the most studied products, like supplements. If you take one bodybuilding supplement, let it be creatine. Seriously, it really works. It is good. That's why we put creatine in pre-workout rebellion. Get it at laboratories.com. Yeah, man, creatine. Yeah, take that shit. How can I train with a herniated disc? I've had a herniated disc. It'd be irresponsible for me to tell you something because I don't know exactly what's wrong with you. So you should. I'm unqualified. I'm not qualified to give medical advice. I think you should see a professional, a sports doctor. You know what I'm saying? It's like he'll tell you what's appropriate and what's not for you. Does creatine make you hold water? Not so much, right? The reason people like to say creatine makes you hold water because when creatine first was put on the market, the first creatine that was like really mass distributed was one called Phosphagen by EAS, all right, and then Muscle Tech put out one called Cell Tech after it. Now, if you look at those products, especially the original versions, they had so much fucking sugar in them, right? Because creatine is absorbed better when you take it with simple carbohydrates. So it was the fucking carbohydrate, it was the fucking sugar that was making people bloat, not so much the creatine. If you're worried about getting, make sure you just drink a lot of water when you're with it. Oh, you know what, man? Let's answer another fucking. What the fuck? Oh, another Snapchat question. Hit me on Snapchat. I forgot I was doing this shit. All right, if I find my phone, here we go. See another Snapchat question, man. Hit me on Snap, Killer Carter 187. Oh, see what happens. He said he was ready, man. Where you at, though? Where you at, though? Where you at, though? He wasn't ready, man. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Oh, think somebody ready. Ray, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yo. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, you got to turn down your computer or something. Like I hear myself more than I hear you.
Pussy, I'm a teenager now, and I'm just trying to get something. So how would I possibly do that?
You said you're a teenager and you're trying to get rid of some nipple fat. Damn, I hear myself. All right, so I'm gonna turn me down on this shit. Trying to get the nipple fat. A lot of times it might be gyno, right? Like when you're young, a lot of guys have gyno, and that comes from high estrogen, and you should see a doctor, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, because that's not a training thing. That's not going to be a thing that I'm a trainer, right? That's a medical thing that you should see somebody. I don't want to bullshit you. You know, if it's gyno, if it's just fat, then man, just fucking take your body weight in pounds, multiply it by 10. That's how many calories you need, right? And make sure you're in a deficit. Try some HIIT cardio and make sure you're training. You know? But you should see if it's gyno or just regular fat. What? Really? So do you have like a little gut and everything too? So it's not just in one spot. All right. Well, it's important to remember that you can't spot reduce fat. You can't lose fat in one spot. All right. It's okay though, but you can lose fat everywhere. The way you lose fat everywhere is the way you lose fat anywhere. Your fat cells will all shrink at the same rate. You might just have a few more fat cells in the nipple region, but traditionally most men have more fat cells in our stomach or belly. Women have more fat cells in the breast area or the hips, or you know what I'm saying. All right, man. So listen, download the free. I got a free book you can download called Instant Abdominals, and it's going into way more detail about how you can burn some fat, man. Easy, bro. Oh, all right. So if I hit, man, make sure you have your computers turned down. So like, I don't hear myself. You know, it's like when you call on the radio and they say, "Hey, man, turn your radio down." Same shit. Same shit. Yo, what up, man?
What's up, G?
What's good, man? What's your name? Giovanni. Where you from, bro?
Man, how you feeling today, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. I'm excited to talk.
Nice.
Question, though, man.
What's up? How can I help you?
I'm a skinny dude with a little bit of the carrier, right?
Got it.
I've been doing like calisthenics and shit like that, kung fu and shit, and also like weight training, right?
Mhm.
With weights. I just got a quick question because I'm doing also intermittent fasting.
Okay.
And I'm reading your book right now. I'm talking about like don't eat carbs and with an hour and 30 minutes after you do resistance training. I just got a quick question.
Whoa, what book is that?
7 Secrets to Build Mass.
All right, no, you go ahead. All right, let's talk. Yeah, I said,
I just want to know like what should I do to get my six pack.
All right, so here you go, man. I think I'm being misquoted, man, because or maybe it's misread, or maybe you got a one with a. Yeah, it's all good. You only eat, like, so if you're trying to cut, because that's what you're trying to do.
Right.
Like I would say you only eat your carbs post workout. You feel me? And like try to stay away from carbs as much as possible any other time of day. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a reason for that. Because carbohydrates protein will do it too if you eat too much protein, but carbohydrates spiking insulin levels. All you know is it's an anabolic hormone, but it's indiscriminately anabolic, meaning it'll grow your muscle cells, but it'll also grow your fat cells. And when your insulin level is spiked, you're not in fat burning mode, right? So by only eating like green leafy vegetables and meat, but you don't want to go overboard, right? With it, because protein will spike your insulin if you like too much, because it'll convert to glycogen. That's going to keep your insulin levels low, right? And you'll be more insulin sensitive, meaning when you finally do eat carbohydrates, your body will allocate those resources a little better, and it won't store as much of it as fat. You feel me? But but you also want to keep your overall caloric intake low because you're cutting. So like you want to be in a deficit. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, appreciate it, man. I'm a big fan. Man, like when I first seen your video, G, like, and you're from Chicago. I'm from Chicago too.
Oh, what's up? We're in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm from South Bend, the 100s.
Oh, word. Okay. Yep.
When I seen you automatically had that attitude, man. Like,
well, thank you, man. I appreciate you.
First mentor, G. So.
Oh man, thank you, man. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. I'm glad I can help, man. Yo, keep me updated with your progress. Hit me on Snapchat. Like, I might not answer all of it, but just like fucking, you can harass me on this shit. Doesn't matter. I try to check all the messages I can, but sometimes I get overwhelmed. But like, keep me updated on your progress, bro. All right, man. For sure, man. Take it easy. All right. Oh, nice. Yo, man. That's what's up. Let me ask some more questions over here. Do I work traps? I don't work traps that often. Like they traps are like, they come from like just doing from the back exercise, because I make sure I retract, and when I do rows, and that's like really works the track. And but one thing I've been doing late is farmer carries, but that's more just to increase my grip strength, because a lot of strength is in your grips. A lot of you guys would lift more if your grip was stronger. And I got that from Pavel, other dude, I forget his first name, some Pavel. So I'm doing farmer carries, and also once I did it with Elliot Host, and I couldn't I felt like a bitch, so I started working on and that shit made my traps bigger. But if you guys want bigger traps, do not do shrugs. I see the fucking little guys in the gym doing shrugs all the time. Fuck that. That's not gonna get you big. If you want bigger traps, deadlifts for the most part. You'll never see somebody who can deadlift a lot with small traps. Deadlifts, farmer carries are your best friend. But I'm gonna talk about that shit and more in the new book, Bicep Bible. It's coming out February 7th. We're only printing up a limited amount of copies. This is gonna be a fucking collector's edition. Make sure you go to bicepbible.com and get on the VIP notification list. That's me. Fuck. Someone says your thoughts on the Hodgson. I don't think about that. You ever read Mastery about Robert Greene? I haven't read the whole thing. Like, honestly, I kind of skipped through. I'm a big fan of Robert Greene's work, but he's fucking long-winded. I really like the 48 Laws of Power and the Art of Seduction. That's longer than it needs to be too, honestly. His best book is the 50th Law, I think, because it's. Someone says, I hate the Migos. All right. Raindrops, drop top. Someone says, please answer me, but now I missed his question. So he just asked a question about asking a question, but I didn't get to answer the question. I don't know what question. How can I work the upper chest at home? Listen, I keep telling you guys, if you're serious about working out at home, buy some fucking dumbbells. All right, I got dumbbells at the crib to go up to 100 pounds, and I got a weight bench. But the cost is cheaper than a gym membership, right? If you're serious about working out at home, if you want to get big, right? If you just want to be like a fit guy, then yeah, work out at home, do fucking calisthenics, man. But it's gonna be harder for you to build any size. You know, I mean, it happen. It's just gonna take you a while. Oh, Victory Union member, what up, man? Is intermittent fasting the only way to get rid? No, but there's plenty of ways to get rid. I mean, listen, all you really need to do is be in a caloric deficit, right? Like that's the thing that works the easiest, you know. But then you could try ketosis, you can try intermittent fasting, you can do some sort of combination. Like there's more than one way to skin a cat. Like these guys who talk about intermittent fasting, sometimes they become ideologues, and meaning they think that's the only way it works, or that's the only thing everyone should do, and it's not appropriate for everyone in every circumstances. But the thing is, listen, for a long time, I've trained thousands of people. I became a personal trainer when I was like 18, 19, 34 now. Back when most of you guys were shitting in your diapers, I was training 10 people a day in the gym. And I say that to say I've helped people accomplish their goals in a variety of different ways. So it's definitely not the only way. It's that people were getting ripped before intermittent. People got ripped eating 6 meals a day. You got ripped with intermittent fasting. You got ripped doing ketosis. You know, there's tons of ways to do it. But here's the thing: the guys who talk about it like it's the only way, well, that's because it's the only way they know, right? If all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. But you need, I think, to be let's say you're a craftsman, you got to have a tool belt with a tons of tools. You can't just go say, "Oh, I only use fucking saws. I'm gonna build this whole house with one saw." I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? You know, get some drills, some nails, some hammers, some fork, get all the tools, right? I suggest you guys learn all the tools and use them. Should I go for a personal trainer at age 24? I think it'll definitely help you. Like just learning. I mean, you'll never hear me speak against additional education. You know, it depends on what your goals are. You know, I think I take personal training seriously. Like, you know, there's an epidemic of people being overweight or out of shape, and you know, it's like us as trainers, we're the ones who are in a unique position to help them. You know, and you can get in great shape without a trainer, but if someone has a personal trainer, they're usually serious, and if you're good, you'll help them get results. You help, and I know what that can do to someone's life, someone's health. So, if you're gonna do it, take it seriously. I have kind of beef with these guys on YouTube. Not beef, it's just I don't respect like guys on YouTube who aren't trainers, right? They just guys who work out, and they're telling you, for one, for them and their fucking dumbass friends, and that's cool, but everybody's different, right? So if you're a trainer and you've trained for a number of years and you've helped a lot of people accomplish their goals, then you can give a broader perspective, right? It's not just shit that worked for you and your motherfucking friends, right? It's shit that you've seen work for a lot of people. So variety of advice, right? Like a lot of guys on here aren't trained, and that's cool, I guess, especially if they're just doing entertainment shit. But you know, I'm here to teach, man. I'm here to teach and help people accomplish their goals. Really seriously. I respect you personally, not riding the wave on you. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thanks for the honest answer. Oh, you're welcome, man. Thank you. Best exercise for bicep growth. You know what? Y'all gonna fuck. Y'all. I don't know if there's just one exercise that's gonna help you build biceps. I'm gonna talk about a lot of them in Bicep Bible. Make sure you can get on a list to get that joint. But I mean, obviously curls. You're going to get the most arm growth from your compound exercise. This is like revolution. People don't believe me, but you'll never see someone who can like do a like pull-ups. Like if they can do like a weighted pull-ups, like heavy weight with little arms, right? Or like dips with like fucking a bunch of weight with little arms, or can bench a lot with little arms, or can do a lot of bend over rows with little arms. Your compound, you're gonna get the most growth from the compound movements. And then you add the other stuff on it as like secondary movements, like the curl. And I'm gonna go into that way more detail on in Bicep Bible, but you're gonna get the most growth on your arm, the most progress from doing these compound movements. I'm dead ass. Where's white boy Brian? He's at the crib. Someone writes all these fucking needles, right? Like to imply that I'm on drugs. I know that makes you feel better. I know that makes you feel better. And man, you can keep doing it, you know, right? I'm here helping people accomplish their goals. You're just fucking, who knows what you're in your mama's house doing some dumb shit. But I want to be clear about something. I've been a personal trainer since I was for over 15 years, and I've helped thousands of people accomplish their goals. And I've never done steroids, but even if I did, right? Let's say I was on, if I did steroids, if I fucking smoked crack, it wouldn't have anything to do with my ability to help people accomplish their goals. You see what I'm saying? If I fucking chop my arm off right now in front of you, that would mean that I couldn't help you accomplish your goals, right? So it's not about me, bro. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about you. It's about what I can help you do. You know, I'm giving you advice that I've used over a 15-year career in the fitness industry. And I mean, listen, bro, you can talk shit about me all you want. I don't give a fuck. I mean, listen, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. I'm not even tripping. But like that's because that's not what it's about. It's not about me. It's about this, man. Let me just bring this shit up, man. I'm gonna show you what it's about. It's about helping people these results. Like this is a transformation this dude gave me. You see this shit? Hold up. I almost wanted to touch the screen to make it, but it don't work like that. You can't see that good, but he lost a ton of weight. You know, this is one I got my DM. Go down in the DM. But you can see it better. Transformation, man. Like this is what it's about, man. Check this shit out. Dude sent this on Facebook. Come on, man. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones. This chick. Like she look all right now. You know what I'm saying? She was looking busted. Now she look all right. You know, it's about that. This one I got. My DM. So I was like, this dude, I don't know why he put a kissy face on there, but whatever. I guess he's just feeling himself. He wrote a long letter about how much shit helped him. There's another one. I can do this shit. On me, bro. It's one of my favorites. This chick. You know, it's one of the best ones. She look all right now, you know. So say what you want about me. Say I'm gay, say I'm on drugs, whatever. Because it's not about me. It's about helping you accomplish your goals. You know what I mean? Yo, give White Boy Brian on one of these videos. He's got work to do. Now he's at the office right now. I stay home today. I'm a fan of Gary Vee. I'm actually friends with the dude who used to be his old trainer, Mike Vitale. I'm a fan of Gary Vee. I like about him. I like the same shit I said about, like, I was a trainer fucking years before YouTube started. So these guys who just fucking lift weights on their own in their fucking crib, and then they want to get on YouTube and teach you, it's like, oh, what the fuck, you know? But I was a trainer helping people get fucking go before I came on YouTube. And I like that he was actually a fucking businessman who turned his dad's $1 million business into like a $5-6 million business before he started teaching people business. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really dope. You know, someone says, Brandon, you changed my life. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Someone says, I love you, no homo. Hey, man, I love you too, man. Homo or no, I don't know. Who cares? Must be nice. I don't know what that means. Hit us with a freestyle. All right. Nah, man, I ain't ready. I ain't ready for me to spit no bars. Okay. Let's take another Snapchat question. All right, cool. If you want to hit me Killer Carter 187. Tell me you ready to go live, man. Someone says, I think Brandon can really rap. Guess you're fucking right. Someone says, real talk, is NASM the best PT certification? Yeah. What up? I was just about to hang up on you.
Oh shit, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? What's your name?
Brian.
Brian, man, where you from?
I'm from Ohio.
Okay, cool. Nice meeting you, Brian. How can I help you?
I want to know how many sets you do during your full body workouts per muscle, like 3 or 6.
Got it. I usually pick 1 or 2 exercises, depending on. I might 2 exercises for chest and biceps, and maybe like 1 for for chest and for the bigger muscles, and 2 for the small. 2 exercises for the bigger muscles, 1 exercise for the smaller ones. I do 4 sets each, man. And people say that's going to take a long time, but not if you're timing your rest between sets, man. You got to time your rest between sets.
All right. Beautiful, man. Thank you.
No problem, man. So how long have you been doing these workouts? You had any progress?
Yeah, I've been doing full body for about a couple months now. It seems to be better than push-pull legs. So
nice.
I'm liking it pretty.
Nice. Awesome, man. Yo, I'm glad I can help, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you.
No problem. Keep me updated with your progress, man. All right, peace. What y'all missed, man, is y'all missed that he fucking flexed at the end. Word. Hey, y'all, I'm telling y'all, man. If y'all listen, if y'all want more tips, bicep, tricep, but really how to get your whole body bigger, but we're gonna put a emphasis on arms. Make sure you get on the VIP notification list for Bicep Bible. Bicep Bible is coming out on February 7th, and we're only printing up a certain amount of copies, so I want to make sure you guys get on. Let me see, man. Any more questions? Someone says creatine is worthless. I mean, look, bro. The data doesn't support your claim. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's lots of data that speaks otherwise. I'll put it like that. Yeah. So the dude says with needles, he said, sorry for the needles. I was just kidding. Hey, it's all good, man. You know, it will not be, Bicep Bible will not be an ebook. All right, it's gonna be a physical book. They were gonna, cause the fucking Bible, man. You read it, you know. It's the fucking Bible. Someone asked, am I gonna miss Obama? I think America's gonna miss him. You know, like regardless of what you think of him or what your politics are, the fucking NASDAQ, the NASDAQ doubled and the Dow Jones tripled since he's been in office. The fucking unemployment dropped, like plummeted. We had fucking a record number of job growth. This is coming out of like the worst recession since the Depression. You know, He handled the Ebola. Remember, fucking Ebola was out. He fucking handled that shit. He saved the auto industry, and the auto industry paid back the loans. He fucking killed Osama bin Laden, along with our military, our military, obviously. I mean, yo, I mean, he crushed. I mean, listen, regardless of what you think, you know, he fucking, you know, healthcare is not, shit is not perfect, but you got to remember all our social systems. When, I mean, you guys weren't there when fucking Social Security came out, but that shit was a fucking wreck when it first came out. You know, you make alterations and you fix it. You know, anything else. Yeah, motherfuckers laughing at the. Yeah, he sent fucking people. He sent fucking U.S. military and doctors to the region where the Ebola outbreak was. That was a serious, fucking real thing that happened. You know. Trump did say we can grab him by the pussy though, so we'll see. You know, there's that. Trump's gonna do a really good job for ExxonMobil. Man, I'm telling you, invest in ExxonMobil. I got a hot tip, baby. Oh, someone asked what's my new book name? Bicep Bible. Someone says Jesus didn't even lift. He lifted that cross, man. That's at the end of the book, man. He had to carry his own cross. I carry the cross of gains. We all have to carry our own cross, man. This T-Rex fat burner work. It helps with it. How it works is it helps by boosting your metabolism, but you still have to burn more calories. So it doesn't do the work for you. It helps you get the most out of the work, right? And this is 100% money back guarantee. So if you don't like it, you can send shit back. Did you vote in an election? Yeah, I voted, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people literally died for the right for me to vote? Shit, I wouldn't disrespect them like that. Is your book about muscle building or nutrition too? Well, here's the thing: it's definitely about both because you cannot build muscle without having your diet right. So yeah, there's going to be a whole nutrition section. Full body, it's just full body. I talk about that shit all the time. And full body, or if you want to do split upper body, upper lower split is the only one I recommend. Is training legs necessary? Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. It's gonna your legs are your biggest muscle. So by training them, you're gonna it's gonna increase your testosterone levels, your growth hormone production because you're working the strongest muscles and your body responds. So yeah, man. When RSD BBC coming out? Yo, those of y'all who joined my Warrior Champion Baller Pit program, y'all got the my pickup system, the 6 system. Maybe I'll put it on one day, man. But for the Warrior Champion Baller, I had a whole pickup program that I included as a free bonus with that shit. And its shit is dope. It's probably the best shit. Gains and more gains. True. What up, Cat? Do you recommend tracking your calories or only macro? Listen, I think in the beginning you might want to track your whole macro. Definitely track your calories. At least track your calories. And here's what I do now, man. I just make sure I add protein every meal, right? So I don't have to fucking keep track of it like that. And I'm usually like an all in or all out kind of thing with the carbohydrates. But that's only because I've been doing this for a long time. I think when you first start out, you should be a little more diligent. Do BCAAs help? Yes. Yeah, BCAAs. Well, okay, if you're doing fasted training, you want to take BCAAs before to help prevent muscle breakdown. But even if you're not, like, I still take BCAAs before I train, even if I'm not fasted. And then I definitely take BCAAs immediately post-workout because they are absorbed. BCAAs are absorbed faster than any other kind of protein. They're absorbed faster than fucking whey protein. They're absorbed faster than whey isolate. So I take BCAAs and then I go straight to I take 10 grams of BCAAs before and after training. So and after then I go eat a meal. Because your post-workout meal is gonna take some time to digest, especially if it's solid food. So that's why I go straight. What's your favorite leg exercise? I actually like people say, Brandon, you don't train legs that much. Well, that's because my legs got too fucking big, man. Like my quads, my hamstrings, and my fucking glutes got huge when I did the squat every day shit. Like 2 years ago, me, White Boy Brian, some other motherfuckers, we squatted every day for 90 days. And we all had to buy new fucking jeans. And now if I look at so much as look at the squat rack, I get my legs just fucking blow up huge. You know what I'm saying? My calves aren't exactly where I need them to be. But my quads, hamstrings, glutes, they just grow so quick after doing that shit. So now I'm focusing on kettlebell swings because I got just higher reps, but I still get the momentum and I don't go hard with legs. I go hard with calves though. Someone asks, best sexually transmitted disease. The ones you don't get. Do I take a multivitamin? You know what? I don't take. I haven't been taking multivitamin recently. I think it's wildly important. I think all you listen. If you guys get one thing from this, take vitamin D, especially in the winter. Pause. Take vitamin D because it's going to help. Usually, you can get vitamin D from the sun, right? But in the wintertime, what? You're indoors. You're covered up, so you don't get it. So, and that's one of the major reasons people get sick because they don't get as much vitamin D in their immune system suffers. Vitamin D. Also, if you're deficient in vitamin D, it's going to affect your testosterone levels are going to lower. So vitamin D, at least 2,000 IUs a day, at least. And you might want to think about taking more if you have darker skin, right? Especially like Black people, our skin was made to be outside all day, right, by the equator, right? So you need even more vitamin D than our white counterparts because their skin will absorb more from the sun because the melanin won't block it. You still meditate? Yeah. Some of these questions. Any animals in that room? Nah, I locked the fucking George out. I fed him and locked him out. How old are you? I'm 34. Old school. Tupac. Wu-Tang. I'm just reading, see if there's any good. Good questions. All right. We've been on this shit for a long time. Listen, make sure you guys get on the VIP notification list for Bicep Bible. Because Bicep Bible comes out on February 7th. And we're only printing, it's going to be a physical book. We're only printing up a certain amount of copies. So you want to make sure you get on the VIP list and register so you don't miss out on your opportunity to get it. Because when it gets going down. Anyway, about to get up out of here. I love y'all. Peace.